Disclaimer, the video you're about to watch was filmed in December, so it's really outdated. That being said, I really hope you still watch it and enjoy.
Hi guys, I'm Leanne and welcome back to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of this lighting. I'm not going to keep it for the whole video, I'm keeping it for the intro, and then I'm going to just turn on my lights and the lighting's going to get a lot worse. So today I'm going to be doing a challenge slash trend that I'm literally almost a whole year late for. I knew it was a thing already, but I just never did it. I don't know why I never did it. And then the other day I saw a very old video of someone doing it and I was like, yeah, I should do that. So I'm gonna just stop rambling and tell you I'm doing you already know from the title, I'm doing the Bratz challenge. So if you're not familiar with the Bratz challenge, it's where people get a picture of a Bratz doll and then they try to do their makeup to look like that particular doll. So I'm gonna be trying to look like this doll right here. Stunning. She does not look like me. I really wanted to do something that was a little bit funky, a little bit like not something I would normally do, like not a makeup look I would normally do, something a little bit weird. And so I thought that this would be a fun one to try. So I'm going to turn on my lights and then get into it. Here's what's gonna happen. First, I'm going to do my brows. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that the Bratz doll in that picture is blonde, and I am not. So I need to lighten my brows. I did just get back from class, so I have already kind of done my brows. They're like set down with brow gel, and now I'm gonna go on top of it with concealer. Just a little bit of concealer through my brows. And then I'm going to take just this brush, this brow brush, and just comb concealer through my eyebrows. This is a little bit wild, but don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing, kind of. So while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and just prime my eyelids. I'm just using the same concealer. And because my eyelids crease very quickly, I'm going to go ahead and set it before I do anything else. So obviously I don't want to leave my brows looking like this. There is a little bit of an issue of how do I lighten my brows without making them just like match my skin tone, which obviously we don't want. So I'm gonna just try and figure that out as I go. I'm going into this Revlon Color Stay Not Just Nudes palette, and I'm mixing these two brown shades just with a regular like angled brow brush and bringing that through my brow. Actually, I might just use the lighter one. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the lighter one. So obviously that didn't quite work. It's still quite dark. I think it's a little bit lighter than my natural brow, but not enough to be worth it. Okay. They are definitely a little bit lighter than my natural brows, but not quite what I was hoping for. We're gonna work with it. Now, the eyes are like a huge part of this look. I have my reference picture over here, so if I'm looking off this way, that's why. So this is a very, very pink look. There's a lot of pink going on. I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know don't know what I'm going to do. It just occurred to me that I should probably like zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better what's going on. Here we are. It's a lot of pink, but it's actually very basic now that I'm looking at it. Like, it's not a complex eyeshadow look. I'm going to grab my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. I'm gonna grab this like hot pink color right up here. And this is going all over my lid. And I really want to like pack this on. I want this to be as pigmented as possible. The other eye off camera real quick. I think this look is actually going to take like a long time. So I'm only going to do one eye on camera and I'll do the other eye. I'll edit that out. Just to kind of make this a little bit easier on myself. I actually decided to take it out a little bit past the corner of my eye, just because Bratz eyes are so huge. I wanted to do something to make my eyes bigger. You can see it's a little bit messy, but we're not gonna worry about that. So next I'm going to grab just this slightly darker pink shade right here. And I'm going to put that on kind of the outer part. Just like this outer corner. Deepen it up just a little bit. Let me get to... It's not a huge difference. I don't know if there's actually much of a point of doing that, but now that I've done it to one eye, I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other eye. Stop there with the eyeshadow look for just a second, but I promise I'm coming back to it. Zoom you guys back out. Let me do my like base makeup. Or start it at least, because I'm doing something else that I don't usually do. Obviously, she's a doll, so her skin is flawless. My skin is not flawless. It's very flawed. It's also very, or her skin that is very like shiny, very dewy. She's a glowing goddess. I'm going to grab my NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. Nice and moist. I'm going to go ahead and take my M7 True Blend CoverGirl foundation. I don't really like to cake on foundation, but like I said, her skin is perfection incarnate. So I'm going to use a little bit more than I normally would, just to try and cover up any and all blemishes, dark spots, pigmentation. Just trying to give myself a nice blank canvas to start with. So I do still have some spots peeking through. I have a dark so I'm going to go in with concealer. Go ahead and put this onto the eyes. And I am going to, at this point, tidy up the eyeshadow a little bit. Lots of sleep last night, so the bags under my eyes are kind of a little bit of a mess. Obviously, if we're going for that doll-like perfect look, we can't have that. So we really want to just hide those bags. And at this point, I can go ahead and try to clean up the eyeshadow look a little bit. I'm going to do something else that I don't usually do, because well, for a couple of reasons. First, I just don't, personally, I don't really like how this looks. And also, every powder I use has flashback or it washes me out or something. But I'm going to bake because I need to really lighten up under my eyes and really like highlight my face and highlight the high points. Want to get that like snatched jawline, you know. She's iconic and I want to be that. So first, obviously, go back under and tap out any creases because you don't want to set those. And then I'm just slapping on all the powder. Just an absurd amount. And do the rest of the, what's it called? Baking off camera. And I'll be right back. And we're back. I look ridiculous, and when I wipe all of this off, I'm going to still look ridiculous probably. But we'll get there when we get there. That's a problem for later. And now that everything's just white, the eyeshadow looks so much brighter than it was a second ago. Ooh boy. I'll let that just soak in. And while it's doing that, I'll zoom you guys back in and do a little bit more eyeshadow work. Okay. Hello, welcome. How are you? Eyeshadow palette that I don't really use because it's bad. Is this Hard Candy eyeshadow palette in... I think I've checked for a name on this before and I have no clue what it is. But I'm going to grab this matte pink color right here. I have like on the back, I think I swatched everything and I put whether or not it was worth using. I have marked to myself that this shade is not good, but it's the closest thing to the color that I want, so we're gonna work with it. I'm grabbing this on just this like teeny tiny brush and I'm just kind of giving myself a guideline. So she has this like white, I guess, graphic eyeliner that looks like it's glowing. This is the least helpful thing I've ever done. Wow, yep, now I know why I said it wasn't worth it. Actually, probably for the best that you can barely see it, because I don't actually want that to be super visible. I'm grabbing next my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and just as carefully as I can, I'm actually going to grab like my compact mirror so I can see it closer up. I'm just kind of very, very carefully doing that thin little graphic line. This is the best we can do. So this is what we're working with. The eye look is more or less done. I have like a couple of things to do because I can't really do that until I brush off the bake. So in the meantime, I'm going to grab my NYX matte bronzer in Deep Tan. She doesn't really have any sort of contour or like bronze or anything on her forehead. So I guess I'm not going to do that. But I am going to contour my jawline and my cheekbones. I actually probably shouldn't contour my jaw because, you know, Bratz dolls have like very rounded faces, but too late. I'm not going to brush off all of the bake just yet, but I am going to brush off the one around my cheekbones and I'll get my chin too. Good news, the contour looks amazing. Bad news, this looks stupid. Which means it's probably time to wipe it all off. before everything looks stupid. So that did exactly what I feared it would, and it washed me out. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can work with it. So I'm going to grab this Urban Studio brush. I'm going to use it to contour my nose, because let me tell you, Bratz dolls, they barely have noses. So I can't completely get rid of mine, unfortunately. So the very least I can do is make it look as tiny as possible. Our cheekbones, we've contoured our nose, we've contoured our jaw. I don't think I have anything else I can contour. Obviously, like my forehead, but her forehead is like that big, which is great because I have a huge forehead. So we're gonna just work with this. I'm going to go ahead and bring some of that eyeshadow under our eye. I'm using the same brush that I was just contouring with. Am I going to regret it? Probably. I'm looking at the picture again, and she actually has some very dramatic makeup under her eyes, so I don't know how well you can tell on camera. I did bring the eyeshadow like all the way over to my inner corner, which I don't usually do, but she did it, so that's what we're doing. Doing all the eye off camera. I'm going to use my ColourPop Cute AF palette. I'm taking that brown right there, and I'm just darkening up the very outside of my under eye. Boy, wow. Would you look at that? Her inner corner is like blinding. On cream eyeshadow palette in Black Magic, which has this white shade right there. So I am going to use the same little tiny detail brush to put that white on my inner corner. This eyeshadow may have dried up already. I haven't used this in a very long time. Let's see what happens. As I hoped. Oops. My SD card is about to perish. We're back and we're beaming. So the highlighter was very effective, I think. You can be the judge, but oh boy. Yeah, I think I did it. So next up, you may have noticed she has freckles. I do not have freckles. Get a thin brush, spray it with setting spray, dip it into bronzer, and go to town. That's really cute. That looks really cute, actually. In real life, it looks a little bit stupid. On camera, I look adorable. Oh, I also noticed that in the picture, the graphic eyeliner has little hearts with an arrow through it. I don't have the talent for an arrow, but I drew little hearts. Same NYX palette, same bright pink up here, same brush. A little bit of spray on it, and she's got a few hearts just kind of going like that across her nose. So I have to have some hearts doing that.
so cute. So 2 of the hearts are actually lollipops. And I don't have the skill to do it as well as the person who edited the doll did it. But I can at least do something. So I'm going to go into my NYX Swear By It palette, which I'm not going to lift up because it's huge and I'm struggling to even dig it out from under the pile of all the stuff in my drawer. Going into my Swear By It palette, there's a gray shade in there. So I am going to take my tiny little detail brush again, go in with that gray shade, and just put any further. I am going to just go ahead and spray everything. I'm using my Mario Badescu Rose Water. I don't usually use that as like a setting spray. I don't usually use it on top of stuff, but I mentioned before, she's glowing, so I gotta glow. So, she has Suck It written under her eye. I'm realizing that this part is too far over because that's where I should start writing. We're just gonna have to figure something out. I'm grabbing this L'Oreal Super Slim eyeliner, and here we go. How do you write? So that might not be the best eyeliner to use. I'm going to instead use this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. Let's see if that is easier to write with. I think it is. I'm pretty sure I've written with this before. Alright, that works for me. So next up, I'm going to grab my milk eyeliner again, but this time I'm just lining my waterline to make my eyes as big as possible. And then, obviously, the giant eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and just keep using my e.l.f. eyeliner and do that big old wing to the best of my ability. She's got insane lashes. I'm going to grab my NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Mascara and slap that on as thick as I can. I'm really lucky because I already have pretty long lashes. I should have curled them. If I was smart, I would have curled them. But I've got like 2 brain cells that are still functioning at this point in the semester. Can't afford to spend them on makeup. Absolutely don't need false lashes, but I need false lashes. I'm grabbing my, I don't know how you pronounce this brand, Quo false lashes. These are supposed to be natural, and they are pretty natural actually. So maybe they're not the most appropriate for this look, but they're literally the only falsies I own because I don't really like false lashes that much. Controversial opinion, I know. Bratz are known for having like huge lips, so I'm going to overline my lips a little bit. Another controversial beauty opinion, I hate overlining my lips. I hate how it looks. And I never do it. Okay, and now that my lips are ready, I'm going to go in with this Fenty Beauty lipstick in which I've never actually used before, and the first time I'm using it is to make myself look like a Bratz doll, which is wild. That's already in this video, and now I'm gonna say it again. She is glowing, and that includes her lips, which means over on top of this with lip gloss, I'm actually going to use this NYX Filler Instinct Plumping Lip Gloss. But this, I think, yeah, this is the finished makeup look. But wait, there's more. When people do this Bratz challenge, they don't only do their makeup, they do everything to just try and look as much like this doll as possible. So that's hair, makeup, outfit. She's wearing like this cheetah print shirt. I don't have anything cheetah print, so I'm just gonna stay in this shirt. But there are a couple of things I can do. For starters, she's wearing this like big, like thick choker. Hers has like a buckle on it. I don't have anything like that, but I do have a nice thick choker that I never wear. It has these really big hoop earrings. I have big hoop earrings, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in also. And then obviously there's the hair. So she's got a ton of this like long blonde hair, which obviously I don't. But I do have this wig. So this is a little bit more gray than pink, or not pink, blonde, but it's gonna have to do. She is. So obviously I've taken some, let's say artistic liberties, especially with the wig. I'm honestly not mad. Delphine is quaking. I'm the only gamer girl around these parts. This is it. This is the finished look. I'll put a picture of the doll on screen here so you can see us. Are we twins? No, we're not. But are we sisters? No, we're not. But are we cousins? I think we are. I called my audience the gamers. I have like 6 whole viewers, but my 6 gamers. I'm gonna do that. You guys are the gamers now. When I start my videos, instead of going, hi everyone, hi guys, haha, I'm gonna say, hi gamers. We're gamers here. Oh my gosh, my eyelash is flying away. So I've been meaning to say this for, I don't know, I've been thinking about this for a little while and I just never had a good time to say it. But I'm not quitting. I'm not leaving YouTube. It's not that. So the 6 of you watching, it's okay. I really love Halloween makeup videos. I really love special effects videos. I really love just like weird quirky things like this that like obviously this isn't a very wearable look, but it's fun. So what I'm going to do is like once every other month I'm going to do a video that's less I guess less traditional beauty guru, less not so much like, oh, get ready with me, or you know, sunset eye makeup look, but every now and then I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I'll either do special effects. I'm not joking, this eyelash does not want to stay on my face. I'll either do some sort of special effects makeup look, so more along the lines of what I did at Halloween, or I'll do something like this that's not necessarily themed, but just a really weird, over-the-top, very dramatic, not wearable look. Or I'll do like a character, like cosplay makeup or something. Because I think that's what I enjoy the most, and I think it's an interesting thing to have on the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that from now on. This is the finished look. This is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and you can comment down below what the next weird look from me you want to see is. Even if it's like, do another Bratz makeup challenge, I'll do it. Just tell me. Tell me that's it for this video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye gamers! I just slapped my mirror.